Michael Lopez, and thanks for watching Hack the File. On today's episode, we're gonna do the Kali. We're gonna pick up on the Kali Linux information gathering tools, and then probably go into something else. Enjoy. All right, so we're back on this Kali Linux book. Kali Linux made easy for beginners and intermediates, and it's basically by Craig Berg. It's basically going through all the available tools in the Linux um, toolbox. So, like what the tools, so all this stuff one by one, right? And we're in information gathering, and I guess we're at Net Discover. So let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. Okay, information gathering. Oh, that's not the right book. Alright, so we've done Net Discover 1,000 times, but let's just go ahead and do it again, right? So I've got my Metasploitable, my Ubuntu, my pfSense, my Kali Linux running on this same little virtual private network. So let's see what Net Discover discovers. Alright, Net Discover is another tool bundled into Kali Linux. This lightweight tool allows us to scan the network for connected devices quickly. It is very useful when doing a quick scan and discovering the IP and MAC addresses of connected devices on the network. To perform a quick scan, open the terminal and enter netdiscover command. You can also use the help flag in Linux to find more command options. So we're going to run this scan that we've ran a million times, but let's just go ahead and get it over with, okay? So we're going to come here, open up a new, in my Kali home, I'm going to type in net discover. Okay. It says you have to be root, so I got to put sudo net discover. Type in my Kali password. All right, now it's going to start scanning, and it pulled up 3 different IP addresses and MAC addresses. Your IP, your MAC account, because one is my pfSense, one is my Ubuntu, and one is my Metasploitable. So as you can see, Net Discover discovered some IP addresses and some MAC addresses, which is awesome if you're hacking, right? So that's Net Discover. I don't know how deep it's going to go into this, but let's go to the next one. DNS tools. DNS tools help in-zone transfers and IP resolving for domain names. In this section, we're going to look at some of the DNS tools Kali Linux has. DNS ENUM. DNS enum is a tool used to get records off a stored domain such as MX and A records. It is a Perl script and requires that you install Perl on your Kali Linux. To use the DNS enum, type dnsenum domainname.com on the terminal. The following illustration shows DNS enum for facebook.com. So let's just use that one, okay? This domain name.com is going to be any domain name, right? So let's that could be facebook.com, any kind of website. So let's go here and do that. Enum, right? All right. DNS enum. This should give us some information. See, this is a good one. Wait a minute. Isn't that supposed to be a tool, though? Okay, yeah. It is a tool. Okay, where are we at? Gosh. Okay. Let's stop this one. And let's just Control C is what I use for that one to stop it. So there's DNS enum. Facebook.com. All right. And it gave us the host's address, facebook.com. This is the IP address. Gave us the name servers, d.ns.facebook.com. Some more IP addresses. Then your mail MX servers, facebook.com. Train zone transfer for facebook.com on ns.com. Recovery failed. Connection timeout. Okay, now let's see. Let's go in a little bit deeper on what this is doing. So we'll go ahead and do this, but we'll just close that. DNS enum. I want to see if
Can you give me the shampoo or conditioner?
Man, I want to see if information gallery, DNS analysis. There it is, DNS enum. So we're on this one now. DNS recon. I'm sure we're gonna do all this. So that's if you're doing a DNS search, right? It's gonna give you domain name searches domain name, searches on different, like if you're headhunting or if you're doing something like that. So Facebook is gonna have all kinds of securities and stuff. But if you're going, you're checking somebody else's website and all that, you might get different stuff. But I don't know. Let me look up. Let's see what else it says. So DNS map. We normally use this tool to perform DNS mapping of specific domain name. We can use it to extract information such as phone numbers, contact information, and other domain subdomains within. DNS map. Is that on there? DNS map. Oh, wait a minute. That's in the. Is that in the. Is it going through? Oh, come on. Oh, it is. It's going through here. Okay, so. No, it ain't. Where's DNS map on here? Oh, it's finding some stuff. So where's DNS map? HPing 3. HPing 3 is a more advanced ping tool used by a wide range of hackers. It allows the attacker to perform ping by bypassing firewall filters. It uses raw IP, TCP, UDP, and ICMP protocols for ping requests. H3 ping supports file share between channels and traceroute mode. You can use the help flag. Hold on. HPting supports file share between channels and traceroute mode. You can use the help flag in Linux to find more information on the command parameters. The basic command is hping3 IP address. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take this IP address right here, Facebook again, and let's run the HP. Now this is getting all kinds of stuff. I have no clue. What is this? frhbook.com, starfacebook.com, jcsfacebook.com, starfacebook.com. Are these just other domain names? Brute forcing with user share dns.txt. It doesn't tell you. Maybe I could do help on this one, but Facebook version tells you the version. Oh, that's my version. Huh. Alright, we could come back to this, and if you want more information on this, you can help on this and see what all this is pulling up. We're going to get HPing3. And then we're going to do the same one. Can't open raw socket. Open sock raw. Let's go back and see what we did. Oh yeah, okay. It uses raw IP, TCP, UDP, PGP request. HP IP address. Let's ping one of ours. Let's ping our Metasploitable and see what happens. So let's go over here. Let's net discover this again. Tapping this with one finger because I got coffee in my hand. Let's do net discovery and let's pull there's the PF sense. Here's my Metasploitable, the DF8 IP address. So I'm going to copy that. And we're going to HP. Oh, wait, what was it again? It was HPing3 and the IP address. Let's see what this does. right? Can't open raw socket. So apparently that can't be. That has to. I have to do some more investigation on that. Let's go to the next thing. So we can use the help flag to find more information on that. Let's do that real quick. It's probably HP help. That, or you could do that. There you go. Okay, usage of HP3 host options. Help, we're down the version. Integrals. This is your basic. Okay, you got your different modes, TCP. Oh, okay. So we got to put one of these modes probably in. Let's do. Huh. Spoof source address. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Let's do. Man. Alright, we could mess with this a little bit more, but here's your help options. HP3 help. And what you do is you can mess around with all this stuff. I'm not gonna mess with it because I'm gonna go on to the next thing and see what this book is all about. So, but there's your help, and that's how you do it. HP3 help, dash help, and some of them are gonna be help dash help, just help, dash help. I mean, you can try them all until you get something. Let's move on to the next thing. Action step. The tools we have discussed here are just a serving of the many information gathering tools within Kali Linux. As you use these primary tools, your ability to use the various other information gathering tools within Kali Linux will automatically improve. In the next part of the guide, we shall look at how to use the primary vulnerability assessment tool within Kali Linux. Part 4, vulnerability assessments. Now let's look and see where this lines up with the book. So we were at information gathering tools. We did this. We didn't do any of this one, but we did DNS. Num. So I guess it doesn't go through all these, which that's stupid. It did NetScover and that was it. So vulnerability assessment. Let's look at vulnerability assessment. Because you got fuzzing tools, Lightweight tools. Legion, Nikto. Just gonna go over Nikto. I think this is what I'm gonna do. OWASP is that. Huh. Nmap and ZenMap. So it doesn't go over all of them. It goes over some of them, but it goes over each section. So this book's not that bad. It goes over each section, and it just tells you about them and shows you how to do them. And you've got to figure out how to use this. So I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's do. I'm gonna make this video 30 minutes. So let's go over one more section. And let's see what the book says. Part 4: Vulnerability assessments. In hacking, we use vulnerability assessment tools to recognize, categorize, and characterize security vulnerabilities within a system. These tools automate vulnerability scanning and security audit. In this section, we're going to look at some of the top vulnerability assessment tools in Kali. Web application scanners. When developers do not adhere to secure coding principles and techniques, a web application can contain vulnerabilities that allow an attacker to penetrate them. Here are some of the tools used to scan web applications for vulnerabilities. Nikto. Nikto is a web vulnerability scanning scanner bundled into Kali Linux. Nikto is very powerful and supports a wide range of capabilities. To launch Nikto, navigate the application's vulnerability scanners, Nikto. You can use the help flag to find more information on command parameters. Nikto can detect outdated server implementation and misconfigurations. Nikto can detect outdated server implementations and misconfigurations. Oh, that's good. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to have to go through the help functions and we're going to mess with these. I didn't think that it was going to be like this. So in reality, my next video, well, last video, I can go through HP3 and we can mess with HP3 and see how it works. How about that? So in this one, we'll go through Nikto, mess with it, and this one, mess with it. So let's do that and use the help parameter, because it's saying use the help parameter, which is, so now we're in this vulnerability analysis, and we're going to do Nikto. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to make this smaller. All right. So it automatically pulls up the options, right? All right, that's going to be fun. Okay, let's go back. This is a vulnerability scanner. We took use identify information. We took into detect outdated server implementations and misconfigurations. Oh, so it wants us to. It gives us an example of this one. OWASP, Z attack proxy. Let's mess with Nikto a little bit. Check if IP6 is working. Connects to IPv6 google.com or vice Nikto. So I'm sure if I do IP6, it's going to check google.com, right? That's what it said. So I'm sure we're going to go Nikto. So that gave me his MAC address. So that's what it said it was going to do. It was going to give me IP6. IP6 is working. And did it say it wasn't working? This version of the socket does not support IP6. Okay, there you go. Scan all values. So I guess you can enter in a domain right here, right? Can I do an IP? Can I do this IP? That's my it's like you did something wrong. No host, yeah. So, use this config file. Turn on off display outputs. Show redirects. Show cookies received. Huh. Display 2. Let's do that one. Guess you can't enter an IP. You gotta enter in a domain or URL address, whatever. I mean, you gotta enter in a domain. Okay, so target host / URL. Okay. If not specified, host target. Let's do that. Let's do Nikto. Host. Let's just stick with Facebook.com, right? Because that's what they're using. Okay, multiple IPs found, right? Target IP address, Facebook.com, target port, start time. Server, bold, the anti-click jacking X-frame option here is not present. Oh, crap. Because it does really find vulnerabilities. Oh, man. That's awesome. So it found two vulnerabilities already. So developer Mozilla.org HTTP header X-frame option, anti-click jacking X-frame option. Never. So basically, it gave you a little thing to look up and see how you can exploit that vulnerability, right? Anti-click jacking. We'll probably look that up in the NVD, National Vulnerability Database, and see if they're how to exploit that, right? And you can exploit that, which is surprising because Facebook is a huge company, man. So I'm sure this I don't know if that's true or not. X content type option header is not set. This could allow user agent to render the content of the site in a different fashion. Mean type, right? Root page redirects to https facebook.com. Huh. So that's finding all kinds of uncommon header proxy status found within the confluence. It does work, right? So that's how you use it. Nikto host and your domain name, right? And that's going to find some vulnerabilities. That's awesome. I like this little tool. I'm sure there's better tools, but I mean, why not learn how to use the tools that are in your Kali toolbox, right? So this book is pretty cool. And this stuff is self-explanatory, right? You know, when you're going to use a program, you're going to use a name, and then it's showing you what commands come after or options. So this one's the one I use. Display. No wait. Yeah, display. I want it to display. What did I put? Yeah, display 2. Oh, I didn't put. Yeah, display 2. Show cookies received. So I think that's what it did. Debug output. Print progress. Shrubs. Let's put B and do a verbose output and see what I get, right? So this one, go back, minus B, it's gonna give me nothing. Oh, I think I put that in the wrong space. Hold on. That. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Might be. Just give me a format. No host specified. What? So minus B. Oh, it's B. Capital V. These things are very. You gotta do them exactly right. No, yeah. Numbers like that. Oh. So I'm sure this V does go. Here, but it's. Like that. There you go. So yeah, because it has to read the host here, saying no host, so you got to put it in the back. And this is doing it. Just the verbose gives it just a little bit of, how what that does. Gives it more detail. I don't see root page, no CGI directories found. Possible directory use. Check all possible directories. Man, this thing is cool. I like this. So I mean, here's the thing, right? Um, let's I mean, curiosity killed the cat, right? Is the old saying. So I mean, you're gonna get something like this, and you're gonna probably type in a bunch of different domain names, and see what you can find. It's curiosity. Um, Pretty sure that I don't know if it's illegal, but to do something with the information you get, most likely it's illegal, right? But um, to run domain scans like this, I don't think so, right? It gives you an example of the bug to you can use Facebook to use this and stuff. Um, but this is going through and it's scanning for vulnerabilities and stuff, so you can mess with this, right? Enter in a different domain name, whatever, and see what you come up with. And that's the whole point of this, right? That's the whole point of this tool, is to be curious and just mess with it. See what you get. See if you understand what it's saying. See if you can, and then you're gonna have to know about, so if you look this up, it says the anti-clicking X-frame option header is not present. You can look about, you can like, copy this, right? And you can put that in Google and see what it says. You can even use Chat GBT, man, and be like, Chat GBT, how do I exploit this vulnerability? You know what I mean? That'd be kind of fun to do, if you're actually trying to hack something, whatever, right? Don't do anything illegal, but I mean, this is all fascinating when you dive into it and you see what you're actually doing with these tools. So that's cool. I'm sure if you worked for a company and you were doing some vulnerability testing scans, you're going to use different tools, right? But here goes another tool. Like, I like this tool. Use this sucker, do some research, go to the National Vulnerability Database, pop this sucker in, see what you can do, right? And then if you're working as an ethical hacker and you're trying to like find vulnerabilities on somebody's domain name or website, right? Their web address or anything like that, there you go. And I think you can, this is using domain name, so I'm sure it said something about a URL up here, so you can put in the whole URL, right? So mess with all this. This is awesome, fun stuff. Little tools, learn how to read them, learn how to utilize them properly and all that. So we learned in this one net discover, which is once you're on the system, you can type in net discover and you're just going to pull up all your IP addresses and your MAC addresses. And we used HPing 3, but I didn't go through HPing 3, but I can. You know what I mean? And this one says something, I don't know, but you can mess with this and even look up a video on how to use it or whatever. But I mean, this mess with this just like I messed with this a little bit, and you'll figure it out, right? Let's put on the next one. So we did this Nikto. Now you know about Nikto, man. You know how to use it. That's awesome. OWASP Zap. OWASP is an open source web application proxy tool used to perform web application vulnerability scanning. You can launch it in Kali Linux by entering the command OWASP Zap. OWASP offers a graphical window to work with. Once the window is launched, you can enter the URL of a web application and click Attack. OWASP will report all the misconfigurations of the application in their tab. That's awesome. So what examples? I can't even see that. This is so jacked. I think that's on purpose. We're going to use We're gonna use the same one, Facebook. We might as well. We're gonna go. We're gonna use OWASP. OWASP. What's that? Oh. Man, my See, here goes another one. I don't think it's probably not in here. Yeah, they probably took it out. Yep, it's gone. So I learned from the last video. So instead of going through here and doing all kinds of crap to get it downloaded in it, let's look here and go. Is OWASP zap removed from Kali Linux? If OWASP zap is not appearing in Kali Linux after an update, you could try running the zap requires minimum Java 7 to run. Alright, let's check this little video real quick.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Subhanshu Verma, Information Security Analyst at Takara Info Solutions Private Limited. And today we are talking about the OWASP Z-attack proxy. So in this live we would cover what is OWASP and the web application analysis, security testing. So let's open the tool and the web application analysis.
Wait a minute, where was that? Web application proxy. So that's going to be in here. Burp Suite.
Web application analysis.
Yeah, ain't no OWASP in here. What, did they replace it with nothing? It's kind of sad. I wanted to use Legion and Unix, and I guess you can use all these and mess with it. Because I mean, that doesn't even, doesn't even show you how to use it. It just says, "Look, it's in there. You use the help function," and then it shows you some stuff that's obsolete. So I mean, this book is all right because this is obsolete. OWASP zap. Yeah, that OWASP zap is obsolete. So, and I think most of these are going to be graphical user interfaces. So either they're obsolete or I'm gotta do something with my Kali box, right? So, but these are fun to mess with, like that Nikto. This would have been fun too, but don't even have OWASP in there. All right, W3AF is a Python web scanner used to identify and exploit all web application vulnerabilities. This web application audit framework offers both graphical and command line usage. We normally refer to it as Metasploit for web applications. And we can use it to perform attacks such as cross-site scripting, remote file inclusion, SQL injections, etc. And let's see what this takes me. Let's see if we have it already. W3AF. Let's go here. Let's go down here. What the heck is going on here? No W3AF, huh? Let's see. No. Web applications. WFuzz. Huh. Alright, let's see. We're going to use wget and we're going to see if we can get the let's see if I can do this. Maybe use wget. Maybe use get clone. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that worked. So all I did was I went to that website. Where's config parser? Config modular found. No module name config parser. What's this called? W3AF. Oh, right here, I'm in there already. Because it went CD W3F GUI. Why did I change to that? I can't stand this. Let's go look at the book again. Okay, hold up. That's the GUI. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Ooh, it's hot. It is hot. Underscore. Well, let's try the GUI first, I guess. I don't know. Try to run this. So there's no config parser. Jeez. This is why I can't stand this. What the? Wasn't Jiminy Christmas? Nope. 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 Cheat. Let's try this again. Here's the Python application guide. I know I have Python. Oh, it's not going to find any. There's no module named config parser, huh? Well, that's stupid. And I'm not willing to go and look up what this, and then put it in there for another hour to find out that this is obsolete too. So I am not gonna do it. And that tool isn't worth it. Config parser? Oh, it's a module. So that ain't gonna help. Um, I'm not gonna do this. So I'd have to look up why am I missing my config parser module. I'm not gonna waste any more time on this because I don't see any config parsers, modules, scripts. I don't see anything that says config parser. Config. Those are scripts, tools. Yeah, this is. So, I'm not messing with that anymore. You guys can, but a lot of this stuff is either obsolete or not worth investigating and trying to get to run. So I could spend another hour and get it to run. Not willing to. Network vulnerability scanners. Hackers and cybersecurity experts normally use network tools to scan routers, databases, protocols, and switches. Kali Linux offers a ton of tools for network scanning, but we will only look at the most common one. Cisco tools. Cisco devices are usually prone to a number of vulnerabilities that are accessible using a number of tools. Here are some of the tools we're going to cover. Cisco Auditing Tool. This is a Perl script that helps a pen tester perform security audits and identify vulnerabilities such as SNMP strings, Cisco bugs, default credentials, Cisco devices. On Cisco devices, the syntax for launching it is cat HIP -w list / community list passwords Cisco Torch. So I don't even know if we have that installed. So why is it saying? Well, I guess we do. So I don't have a switch or anything. So I don't want to scan the router, database, protocol, switches. I don't have any of that to scan. Um, this is giving you a reference on how to, Cisco auditing. Cat. We use Cisco Torch to perform mass scanning, fingerprinting, and exploitation of vulnerabilities with Cisco routers. You can launch it by typing Cisco Torch parameters and the IP address. The tool will help report if you found anything to exploit. So this is all hardware or a network, but wireless attacking. So it gives you some network vulnerability scanning tools to use. I'm not going to run any of this stuff because I don't want the information of if it does pull up my router and all that. And I don't want that on there. But you guys can mess with this a little bit. And I don't have a switch. Just have a router. So we'll see where that takes you. Pause this and get these commands and start messing with them. That would be fun. So that would be like if I was if I had access to somebody's network and I wanted to check their switches, I wanted to check their their routers, and I wanted to check all that stuff, like physical hardwares. Then I could type in these and it should do different things and come back different stuff. It says all this stuff is built into Kali, but I don't think so. Yeah, it says right here, before moving on to the next part of the book, orient yourself with these and other vulnerability assessment tools within Kali Linux. So it's saying all these are in here, and cge.pl. So we can just verify that. And that didn't work, so... Oh, I'm in the wrong. Yeah, I don't know what the... Cisco Torch. Let's try that one. And then this stuff just takes patience. See? I don't see anything. Oh, see, cat is just yeah. So I don't see any of these in there. Maybe it's in. I don't know. So you'd have to do some research on these, but Cisco tools. Let's look up the book, Cisco Torch. I might have a different version. What is this? Kali. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, that's enough for today. We did kind of some cool stuff. We used Nikto and NetDiscover. We did some stuff. We'll do wireless attacking tools next to see if any of these work in Kali. But this book is okay. I mean, you might as well just go through the Kali Linux just the VM and just mess around, with the help. But what this does is it gives you an example of what it does. But I mean, like I said, you can Google that and watch a YouTube video of it. So I don't know how helpful this book is. I didn't pay much for it, but we'll see. We're not all the way through. I mean, this part 5 already, I'm sure. So it doesn't seem like it's going to be too long. We're already halfway through the book. So I'm going to finish this up and see how much I learned. And at the end, we'll put all the videos together and we'll do a recap and see how much I learned. So I learned about Nikto, and how to use it, which I think is a cool tool. And these, I guess I could mess with these a little bit more, but none of those are in my Kali Linux box, so I'm not even gonna mess with it. All right, so that was Hack the File. See you next time. Hope you had fun.